Alrighty, guys, welcome to this week's live stream. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's live, we are going to be talking about swing trading, how to find these stocks, where to enter, my strategies, my approach, all that good stuff. So, hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and trading in the market, check out our school. It's awesome. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, but more importantly, we teach you to trade. And we have a 51% off sale going on. You guys can use code XMISS24 for 51% off. So check that out. And guys, let's jump into this. Let's turn to the computer and get the ball rolling here. I want to make sure we are good to go. And the team, I got to send it in. I got to send the link to the course, guys. So let's make sure we are good to rock and roll here first. So let's go. We are good. We just got to make sure we do. Sometimes there is some issues, so I just want to make sure, we are looking good here, and we are. So I got to send this to the team because for some reason my Discord on my computer, is acting up. So I got to use my phone today, so that should be all right. But yeah, we're going to be talking about stocks here that have some sort of opportunity. We did sell out on one position this morning here. So let's go ahead and send this to the guys. Boom, boom. All right. All right. So I just sent in already. So holding none. So like I said, we sold out of MLI here this morning. MLI, I believe, is ticker. MLI, we sold out of this morning. Looking at the hourly, it was just kind of breaking down. We were hoping to get some buying pressure, just to continue on that 50-day moving average line. And for me, with this stock here, we can start from scratch. What did we look for? Why did we enter this position? Okay. You guys can see here, we had heavy support on this line right here. So this 90-day moving average line. The 90-day moving average line has tendencies of getting buying pressure. So it sold off, hit it. We had that good move. Recently sold off, hit it right here. First time making a stream, a lot of sell-off today. Yes. We'll cover all that. But sell-off. Can't be scared of it. Always look at it as opportunity, right? That's the best way to do it. If you have good risk management, if you know what you're doing, this is just honestly a good time to trade. So with MLI, right, 90-day moving average play, sold off here in the past, hit it, had that good move, sold off again. We went to the hourly. You guys can see it had just this, kind of downward trend on this hourly, got in on that breakout, popped up. Now looking at this here, you guys can see it just kind of started stair-stepping its way down. But this right here, we were already up like 6% or so. So, that's completely fine. Especially, you guys know, last week here it was, $200 profit. So it was nice to cover, something with a little more pop here. Now, there could be a move, right here on this play. If we're forming like a trend going up, there could be a move on one of these moving average lines. My thought was in this range where it hits it, we had that, we could see a nice swing going up. Or obviously just stair step down. But overall, MLI, it's been good here. For me to be interested, we would probably want to see like a breakout of there, something along those lines here. So overall, pretty good trade on that one here. Now let's go to opportunity. Like Josh said, there was a good amount of sell-off today. Looking at generally the market. Whoa, let's pull up this. Looking at this here, you guys can see just a very, very volatile day. We've seen Nvidia down, and we've seen just tech down in general. So, sell-off brings opportunity. Star, what do you think about PGR? PGR here. Let's pull it up. PGR. Progressive. PGR. I think we've traded in the past here. So this would be pretty much my thought would be a breakout on, could be a breakout on the 200 day. Let's go ahead and look at the daily. Daily looks pretty decent. It looks like it's hitting that 50 moving average line as some resistance, which is normal. So, for me, we would probably want to get in on like a nice confirmation of a breakout. So where we have, confirmation of the 200-day breakout. And given what's it up today, 4% today, it's up right now. We'll probably get a little dip down. So, okay, there's two approaches here with this one. One would be waiting for a breakout up top. Okay, you guys can see where it hits it. We just have that sell off. You want pretty much 1 hour to be above it. You don't want it to be like this, because technically this is a reversal candle right in here. So you get in on the breakout of the 200, or if we get some sell off, which I do think we could see. The only reason why I say that is because the stock is up 4%, and normally anytime a stock squeezes up that much, we do get a little sell off. So, if we do get that dip down, and a good entry point could be around here at the 90. For possible swing going up, keeping stop below it could be a good move. Yeah, that'd be the approach I would have. Let's go back to here. So entering here, stop. Yeah, so it's about a 2-to-1 if you had your stops below the 90. Yeah, it's not bad. Not too bad. And guys, for everybody wondering what broker I am using Moomoo. Everybody always asks, they always message me after the live. So it's Moomoo. I already put it in the link right there. So if you guys want to sign up, there's the link right there for that. What do you think about RSG? RSG here. RSG. Man, my neighbor's dog is going crazy. RSG here. I think, did we add this to our watch list? No, we didn't. I think I saw this here. This one here actually looks pretty good. So this would be right now like a 50-day moving average play. Ideally, this stock really loves the 90, right? Let me see if we can. Let me see if we can remove. I think it's on the other one. I always get them mixed up sometimes. All right, so you guys can see the heavy support on the 90 here. So it hits it really hard support here, buying pressure, and so this right now would be a 50-day moving average play. You guys can see it hits it right here. So I do think we could see a little more dip down to like the 205 area, but nevertheless here, it is a good play. It tried to get that breakout after hours, pretty much popped up, sold off here. As of right now, we're still seeing this, right? Just this general downward trend here. So we probably want to get in on that breakout of like 210 to 212. I used the new Finvest scanner and Moomoo scanner, but it showed over 100 stocks that's supposed to do that. Ideally, no. That new one is just like something I've been messing with, and then the Moomoo scanner always has a little more. Like this is the Moomoo one right here. It always has some, and when you get good to look for those plays, you can literally just go to, what I do is I go to the daily, and you just look for some potential. So if it has potential like this, add it to your watch list, right? You can literally just go through, no, maybe, and just go through them. You can go through them pretty quick here, but for me, I would rather have too many stocks on my watch than none, or like, too many stocks on my scanner, just because then I know I'm not going to miss out on plays. I just got to take the time to put them in and look at them. But yeah, the new Moomoo scanner is just to mess around with, something I've been just messing around with. So, but Moomoo always has a bunch. Thinking about an entry into AMKR. Let's pull it up. AMKR. AMKR. So looking at the daily here, we do have the trend, right? We do have that upward trend, which kind of that's what we like, right? So we can draw that out, something like here, okay? So looking at this right here, you guys can see where it has hard resistance. So when a stock is below these moving average lines, you guys can see it has a hard time breaking above them, okay? Hits them, and we just have resistance here, okay? Recently, stock sold off, like you said, down to this trend line. That same trend line the stock was kind of on, sold off, so we had that good buying pressure, okay? So the stock now went from this 25 going up. Now, there could be a move, absolutely. Absolutely. But one of the things that concerns me about with the stock below moving average lines is resistance. So we have resistance here, or hard resistance at the 50. It already showed, right? Because we didn't get that breakout. Classifying resistance, okay? Now we also have one up here at the 90, and then we also have one up here, okay? So, and that's just moving average lines. So we could see resistance from a variety of things like prices, stuff like that. Oh, it does. So the SMA, okay. So if SMA is above it, you know, and you're trying to do a play on them, there could be a move there. But let's go. We'll look at the date. We'll look at the not daily. We'll look at the hourly. So hourly looks better, right? Because we've had that confirmation of support here, right? On something kind of like this. So it's kind of on that trend line. So there could be a move if you entered here at 26. Would your thought be something like this? Entered here, keep your stop below, you know, about 2% or so for possible push, probably up to resistance like here would be my thought process. So something like that. Not bad. It's about a 2-to-1 risk and reward. I would just be little nervous and just set your stops tight just because the daily isn't my favorite. The hourly looks okay. But the daily just concerns me. Okay, can you explain how to quickly determine if a stock has potential? So if you're looking at a scanner, okay, the first thing I do is trend, support, RSI. Those are like the three things for me I look at and I go, okay, add it to my watch list or no. If one of them is below, so like we'll just start going through these. So this one, kind of like how I was mentioning, yeah, there could be a support here around here, price support. Okay, there could be, but we also have resistance here and here. No, not really on that good trend. We'll just move down. This one here, you know, there could be a move, you know, from, let's see, maybe a trend line. Let's see. Whoa. So maybe a trend line on this one, you know, not a big fan as we zoom out, you know, so it could be a move. We'll just move on. So, you know, what we're looking for is even something like this looks relatively decent. Okay. We have the good upward trend, confirmation of support on the 90, sold off down to the 90. RSI is at a 36. Last time it was there, it was back, you know, in this range. Okay, add it to my watch list. Boom, boom, opportunity. For me, I'd rather have two, you know, something like this where we can just look at it instantly and we see that trend and we see this. I'm not trading that. Yeah, there could be a move on the breakout or from 159 to 177, but we're on that downward trend. Sellers are in control. I'm just gonna move on. Let's see, let's go NEE. NEE as we zoom out. You know, I ideally would like a little more buying pressure. So like a little more upward trend, you know, something like, let's see if we can find one. No. Not this one's not too bad. This would be a 200-day moving average play. Something like that, you know. We have this, we have the trend going there. Could see a move from 92 to 99. Stops at 91, $2 to possibly make $6-7. We'll just add it. AE, or this is Berkshire Hathaway. This is kind of what I mean. Good buying pressure. You know, you guys can see just this nice trend, sold off, 90-day moving average line, bunch of support, massive company, watch list all day, right? RSI is at a 36. I'm confident if I get in on this trade, if it dips down a little more, I can do one of two things. I can just cut my losses, or given that it's a massive company, I could average in a little more and hold it a little longer. But yeah, something like this. And then as we go to the hourly, you guys can plan them out a little more. So this one has heavy support or heavy resistance, what looks like at the 90. That's the hardest resistance that we see, because it does have a bunch at the 50, but the hardest is going to be at the 90. So for us, we'd want to get in either on the breakout of the 50 for preparation of the breakout of the 90, or just get in on the confirmation of the 90. So we added that. You know, so we just continue to, you know, look at this. This was stock that we traded, last week or so. And luckily we cut our losses. That's why cutting our losses is important. And there we go, right? Let's go back. I always will look at the daily time frame more than the hourly for just adding these stocks. So, you know, could see a move on the 200 trend line. You know, or just see something like that. It's below the moving average lines. I've never had good success with that. Not saying you can't make money off it. Can you explain why you added the 50-day EMA? It's just another support level. You know, I've been looking at it. You know, looking at a bunch of these stocks. You know, we've seen a lot of tendencies of getting small support. So it's not going to be as hard as the 90. It's not going to be as hard as the 200, but there could be potential for a short-term trade. Maybe you're getting in for a day or two on a support. You know, we could see a move. So opportunity-wise, we'll touch on that though here in a minute. AEP, you know, you guys can see it hit it. You know, let's see. We kind of covered that. I want to see if so something like this. Hit it, had good buying pressure, hit it, buying pressure. You know, it's not as hard, but it's just something to note. You don't have to. I've traded years without adding it. I recently just added it. Maybe in a month I'll delete it. It's not like gonna make or break your trades. It's just trying to give me a little more information, you know, about the stock. Let's see. This one here, very hard support on the 50. So, you know, if I didn't have this, maybe I wouldn't have added this, but could see move from like 126 to 135 with a tighter stop at like 25 or 124. Hourly, you know, it does a good job on the hourly too, finding those resistant points. So it's just something we've added. You know, you don't have to. This one popped up yesterday, sold off. Could see a nice support here at 82, forming this trend going up. PCG, you know, look at that resistance, right? Heavy on that 50. That's kind of why we added it. KF is, you guys can see I almost traded this, but didn't really get that breakout, right? We had the hourly, which looked good on the support here. So you guys can see that hard support in this range, but it just dipped down below. We're hoping for a preparation of the breakout of the 50 or at least the 90. Just didn't happen. But the good thing about this one is the trend is still there. So we could see a nice potential out of that one, as you guys can see. So HCA, you know, it's all right. Whoa. All right. So what's up again, man? Swing trading both ADCT, and market isn't moving much this week, though. Yeah, it's just been one of those. Honestly, I think the past 2 weeks have been not even like the not even the greatest. You know, we last week I think we made $200 or $300, which with the amount of money I trade with, that's like 0.1%. So it's just been one of those weeks. But yeah, we can pull up some of the ones that you're looking at here. Josh said, I feel like the 50 or even the 20 explain a lot of the small moves that don't make sense without them. Would you pop the screener settings up on the screen? Sure. Let's see here. Last stream you didn't show how to add. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on. We'll pull them up. I want to pull up these stocks here real quick. All right. So this one here. All right. So you're in on this. Couple of things, right? We still have this downward trend. Okay. A little trend there. Hourly. It does have good hourly support here at $1. Anytime a stock, anytime a stock's, under $5, it's going to be a little volatile. You can make good money off them, but just make sure you have your stops kind of tight. What's the other one? LWLG. LWLG is sold off. Let's see. Sold off here. Just be careful, right? Because we're on that downward trend. Ideally, you want it going up, but if you're just trying to get in for a push back up to the trend, okay. Do you think the market will pick up after the new year? I mean, historically, hold on. Let me see. Month by month. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Whoops. Month by... So, like, historically, guys, if we look at like the S&P monthly returns, you can see this, like, we have normally the last 3 months we have really good returns. So January is always good. There's a lot of optimism for the new year. February sluggish, spring bullish, dip down, summer's always well. So hopefully the history repeats itself, with this, and we get a little buying pressure in January. That would be nice. All right. For those plays, if you guys are in the course, guys, I do have a whole bunch of videos for finding these stocks, but would you pop the screener setting up on the screen? Let's go to explore screener. So this one right here. All right, so let me pull this up. All right, so for these screeners, the first thing is obviously the market right here. So we have, make sure the US is checked. Then for quotes, you go down to new 20-day low with the volume over 500K. As we scroll down here, let's go to who's three? I'm trying to remember. I've done this. Oh, technical right here. So you can go. Let me see. All right. So pretty much, if you click, guys, what I would do is I would just double click on one of these. So pull up one. Or click this filters tab, and you can add them a lot better in here. So for like the percent change, you can go, I've done this so long ago. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it. Average 25, yeah, near 250. Average, I think it's 0 to 5. I can't remember. It's something like that. I have the full video on the course. I've done these so long ago that I don't really mess with them. But it's something like that. because it's near the 250-day average 0% to 5%. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Trying to remember. Yeah, honestly, if I went in, if you guys are wondering, I would go look at the course, because I'll have to re-look and watch it, because I filmed that video several months ago. Yeah, I can't remember, honestly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I would look back. There's so many videos for those. I pretty much added a bunch, so that's where I would go. I did that several months back, and I remember being like, oh, I gotta remember how to do this, because I kind of just have them up, and then if I can't find stocks, then I go in and change them. But given that I've had great several months with them, I haven't even thought about changing them. So, but yeah, what a great live, guys. What a great live. And if you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. That stuff like that means the world to me. If you guys are looking to join the course, we do have a nice sale going on, so check that out. But yeah, like we've kind of talked about today, it's just been one of those weeks where it's, not getting huge amount of buying pressure. We're getting just kind of like certain sectors squeezing up and stuff like that. So there's always opportunity. There always is. We just got to seek it out. And do I draw support and resistance lines on the wick or body of the candle? I do the body. One of the reasons is, let's see if we can find one. No. Let me see. If you have a ticker, I can show you. But ideally, yeah, I would just do the body. That's kind of the standard there. But all right, guys. So we'll end it here. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the Discord group. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And take care.